Okay guys, we're here on part 3 of choosing the best garage door for your home. On the first two videos I kind of covered a few different models with Clopay. I also covered how to use the imagination tool of Clopay either from their website right here, or if you go on our website on Clopay Garage Doors page and you scroll down all the way, just put your zip code right here and you can start the process. You can go to part 2 video and see it, or to the first part of this kind of like tutorial and see more about wind load. Now in this video I'm gonna go and a little bit elaborate about lead times and what to expect in terms of installation after you chose the right garage door for your home. Sorry about the noises if you hear this. This is my son getting crazy, but yeah. So here, again, we see the brochure. We went over a few options. I didn't go through the Canon Ridge, which is the most, I'd say, luxurious garage door, most expensive as well. By the way, in this, I think it was the first video where I went over the 9208 model. I told you guys that the slim windows are not possible for Miami-Dade approved, and it is right for 9208, which is the modern steel right here. So yeah, the modern steel, you see they have this setup for slim windows. You cannot have them in Miami-Dade area because it is not a Miami-Dade approved. But if you really want to have the slim windows and you're willing to pay around 3 times more than the modern steel garage doors, which are pretty expensive as well, you can get the Canon Ridge, and they do these slim windows. And basically, you know, you can just put it wherever you want and make a nice design out of it. So that's the option, but I didn't want over it. We will go over it maybe next video and not as part of this tutorial. So yeah, again, you're choosing a door. Okay, let's say it's Canon Ridge or let's say Avante door. They have a very long lead times. It takes 2 to 3 months for the manufacturer to make the doors and to ship it to the distribution center in Miami area, which is the distribution center that we're picking the doors from. I'm talking about 2 to 3 months. It means that you guys are going to put deposit 50% off. Let's say you bought an Avante door for $20,000. You're going to put $10,000 down. We're going to order the door from Clopay. We pay them 50% down. And then we're waiting for the door. We're waiting for the door for 2 to 3 months. Once we get it, we get an ETA from the distribution center. We're in contact with them every day. We are contacting you guys, and then we are scheduling the installation. Scheduling the installation means that we're kind of like agreeing on a specific date and time that we will be there. And then it depends on the door. It will take between, I'd say, like 3 to 4 hours, up to like 6-7 hours if it's 2 doors and they're fancy and heavy. So you better like free up your day. We never know, like sometimes there are some things we're not expecting when we install the door. Obviously, when we agreed on the price, it's going to be the price anyway, so there's nothing you should be worried about. But yeah, so 2 to 3 months for Canon Ridge and Avante. The other models like Coachman, Gallery Steel, and Modern Steel that we kind of talked about it on the first part of this tutorial videos. They will take between 5 to 6 weeks to arrive, and they do also have, and we do also have, a lot of doors in stock that are basically the most common doors, the ones that we sell for a lot of new constructions. And you know, most of the people in most of the communities, they have requirements to have like regular short panel doors or long panel doors, like this one, the traditional long ones. And these doors, whether if it's insulated or non-insulated, most of the time we have them in stock. So if you like it, they're also very affordable. They cost between, let's say, if it's a one-car garage door, I'd say $1,600 and up to like $2,100 or even $2,400. It depends on the color, because some colors are very expensive. And if it's a two-car garage door, I'd say between like $2,600 It's kind of like $1,000 more or less. But then, you know, if you want to have a high wind load, it might cost a little bit more. But it depends where you are. So yeah, I mean, these doors, as I said, are in stock. So if you like them, you can order them easily with us, and we can come and install it within a week. Most of the times. I mean, if you're in a rush, we can come and install it even quicker if needed. But most of the times, we will just schedule it for a week ahead or no more than 2 weeks. It depends how busy we are. Yeah, so this is like the way that it works. Each door, okay, it's very, very important to say. Each door, let me try and find a picture for you so you understand how it comes. It comes with all the mounting hardware. Okay, it's important to understand. Some companies which are not legitimate, they can like sell door and then they come, oh, you want also the tracks? Oh, you want also new springs? Oh, you want also the, I don't know, like new rollers, silicone rollers, stuff like this. Oh, we need to charge you more and more and more and more. And that's why they can always, like, you know, some people come to us, hey, I got a company, they offered me a door, a 2-car garage door for $1,800. I'm like, okay, we pay more for the door, so it just doesn't make any sense. Please, if you can show me the quote, so we can make sure we compare apples to apples, and then if they send it, I see it's either like a handwritten quote, which I wouldn't go with a company to do this, or a non-hurricane rated garage door, or it just like not really makes sense, and then you see like they kind of like break it down. Oh, you want this, you want that, you want this, and then they end up paying more than what we offer them in the beginning. Again, we're Clopay dealers, so we're getting the doors like in the cheapest prices, and we're working on small margins because the idea for us is to be able to service you long term. And selling doors, we're not making a lot of money, but when we come to service, that's good money because, you know, tuning up your door, that's $99 or $125, depends where you are. That's just like, you know, that's just time and labor. And then we have higher margins comparing to doors where we kind of like, you know, we buy it and then we have to spend, you know, insurance, stuff like this, and a lot of office work and coordinations and permitting and labor, and we end up, you know, I won't say like we're not making any money, but we're making just, the margins are very low. Those who knows in the business. Yeah, let me see here. Yeah, okay, so that's a nice picture of one of the installations we did. This is the interior, how it looks, and this is the exterior. So yeah, I mean, the door from the outside looks like this. You can have it with vented panel, bottom panel as well. It depends on your community, wherever you are. And the interior, take a look at this. You got new tracks. Okay, we use the old angle irons that attach to the ceiling because we don't want to make any more holes on the ceiling. And then we put the new springs, mechanism, everything, right? New rollers, new safety cables. Obviously, you know, all the hinges and brackets are all new lock. You know, basically, you know, some people when they try to fix their garage, it's very, very expensive, to be honest. If you have a like garage for 5, 7, 10 years and you need to replace the springs and some brackets and some hinges and the drums and all that, you can end up paying like $1,500 for a full restoration or stuff like this. While buying a new door, a completely new door that works perfectly with no like with no issues at all, and new warranty from us for the labor and from the manufacturer for the door itself and paint and everything, it will cost you like $1,000 more. It's no brainer for me. So yeah, and yeah, I mean, once we're done, you pay the other 50% deposit that we agreed on, and we're very happy. Come and check your door if anything is wrong. You got a 2 years warranty from us for the labor, and as I said, you also have a warranty from the manufacturer. It depends on which design and what part of the door. So you know, maybe I will cover the warranty on another video. That will be a great idea, but this one is already too long. So thank you very much for staying if you stayed, and thank you very much if you left in the middle. And if you need any questions, you can always call us in Joe's Doors. We are located in South Florida, servicing all the areas between Homestead to like St. Port Lucie, and we do also have some clients in Orlando, in Tampa, and of course on Lee and Collier County on this side of the of South Florida. So yeah, I mean, if you're on our website, you can just click on each of these and you see you know, the installation that we did on each of them, which is a cool feature that we added. This is screen door, nice screen door. Another screen door. These are, many people are buying screen doors lately. Yeah, that's a flash one. Long panel. It's Luis, our technician, fixing a chain hoist mechanism, roll-up door. Another screen. Another short panel. That's a comeback wooden door, super fancy, the most beautiful door we ever installed, I think. Yeah, so as you can see, many jobs, many places. Thank you very much for staying. Have a great day.